a team of special forces stormed in and found a wall full of stacks of cash. But that was just the tip of the iceberg. The whole room turned out to be a massive vault. After they broke through one wall, there was another. Tons of bills kept pouring out. Even the toughest soldiers were stunned. They started frantically packing it up, loading bag after bag and hauling it downstairs. When the bags ran out, they grabbed suitcases. No matter how much they hauled, they couldn't finish, until the van was so full it couldn't hold anymore. It was time to retreat, but the soldiers kept going. Finally, after some convincing, they agreed to stop. But just when they were leaving, things took a turn. The gang members hiding in a secret room suddenly rushed out. The gang was gunned down by the soldiers, but one of them, Ironhead, was shot in the stomach. Luckily, it wasn't life-threatening. Just then, more gang members arrived outside. They had no choice but to fight their way out. These were battle-hardened veterans, and they broke through the enemy lines quickly. Then they set the gang's base on fire. Next, they made their way to the extraction point, where they were supposed to meet the contact and leave. The plane arrived right on time. As they loaded the cash onto the plane, things went south. The weight of the money far exceeded the plane's capacity. They had stolen way more cash than they expected, almost $300 million. And now, the overloaded plane was heading toward the border by the coast. In a small town on the outskirts, they dropped off the contact, two siblings, and gave them $3 million. Afterward, the pilot returned to the plane. With 4 hours until they hit the coastline, everyone breathed a little easier. By dawn, they finally reached the Andes. The towering peaks loomed ahead. The soldiers slowly started to climb. The plane attempted to pass through the narrow gap between the two lowest peaks, but the weight of the cash was too much. The plane couldn't gain altitude. They had to drop $100 million in cash. To survive, they tossed the money out of the plane. With the weight cut down, the plane finally started to climb.